welcome back once again to my official YouTube channel, English by Preeti Bhardwaj. I hope you all are doing well. In this video, we are going to cover the topic of pronoun and its types. Prior to this, we have uploaded two videos, one of sentence and the another of noun. If you have not yet seen those videos, you can click on the I button given on your screen. So before beginning with our main topic, let us first check our previous knowledge. Look at the sentences given here. It says, Ram is my cousin. Ram lives in Bangalore. Ram is a very good singer. Then the next three sentences, Ram is my cousin. He lives in Bangalore. He is a very good singer. Now, if I talk about the first three sentences, what we have done is that we have continuously repeated the word Ram, which is a proper noun. Okay, whereas in the last three sentences, if we look carefully, then instead of repeating the word Ram thrice, what we have done is that first we have introduced Ram, and then instead of repeating this name, we have used a word he in the place of Ram. Okay, so this is what pronoun is. Pronoun is a word which can be used in the place of a noun. So now let us talk about our main topic. The very first question that arises is that what is a pronoun? The definition says that a pronoun is a word that is used instead of a noun so as to avoid its repetition. Okay, look at the examples here. It says Michael is a good boy. He gets up early in the morning. So now here in this example, I have highlighted the word he because he here is a pronoun which is being used in the place of Michael so that we will not have to repeat the word Michael. Second sentence says Julie has made some cakes. They look tasty. Now Julie has made some cakes. So this word they is being used here for cakes. Instead of repeating the word cakes again, what we have done is that we have used a word they. So these are what pronouns are. Okay, pronouns are those words which can be used instead of a noun in place of a noun so that we will not have to repeat the noun. Now let us talk about the types of pronouns. So we have 8 types of pronouns: personal pronouns, possessive pronouns, reflexive pronouns, demonstrative pronouns, indefinite pronouns, relative pronouns, interrogative pronouns, and distributive pronouns. So the very first type of pronoun is personal pronouns. Its definition says personal pronouns represent specific people or things. So we may say that instead of using a specific noun, we can use personal pronouns. For an example, she is my little sister. So instead of naming the sister here, we are using the word she here. Okay, then I want you to read this book. They cooked delicious food last night. So all of these words that I have highlighted here are referring to the special people, special things. Okay, so now moving ahead, personal pronouns can be used in two ways. One way is to use them as subjective pronoun. Subjective pronouns are those pronouns that performs the action in a sentence. Okay, and they can be used in both the ways, singular and plural. Their examples are I, you, he, she, and it. And the other way to use a personal pronoun is to use them as an objective pronoun. Objective pronoun are those pronouns that receives the action in a sentence, and they can also be used in both the ways, singular and plural. Their examples are me, you, him, her, it. Look at the examples given here on your screen. Now in each sentence there are two parts given. So in the first part of the sentence, the highlighted word is a subjective pronoun, whereas in the second part of the sentence, the highlighted word is an objective pronoun. For an example, look at the first sentence. It says I like coffee. So I here is used as a subjective pronoun, which means that this word I here is the one who is performing the action. Okay, who is liking coffee. Whereas in the second sentence, John helped me. So me here is used as an objective pronoun where me is receiving the action. Okay, like John has helped me. So me is the one who is receiving the action help here. So that is why me is an objective pronoun. We may look at another example as well. Like look at the last example. It says they played doubles. The first part says they played doubles. So they here is subjective pronoun which is the performer of the action. Whereas the second part says John and Mary beat them. So them here is an objective pronoun because it is receiving the action. Now moving to the second type of pronoun, which is possessive pronouns. Its definition says that possessive pronouns show that something belongs to someone. So we may say that they are used to show the possession. For an example, your dinner is ready. So whose dinner? Your dinner. Okay. Do not judge a book by its cover. Whose cover? Its cover. So its here is referring to the possession of book, the cover of book. The house on the corner is theirs. Whose house? Theirs house. Okay, but there is a common mistake that we all do while writing the possessive pronouns, which is that we always put an apostrophe after writing possessive pronouns, which is wrong. Okay, so we are not supposed to put an apostrophe after writing possessive pronouns. The next type of pronoun is reflexive pronoun. Reflexive pronouns are words like myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself, ourselves, yourselves and themselves. They refer back to a person or a thing. So the very common, we may say very common plan to find out that if they are reflexive pronoun or not is that we will have to look for the word self or selves at the last of the word. So if there is a word self or selves, then there are chances that it will be a reflexive pronoun. Okay, now its example says she looked at herself in the mirror. So looking into the mirror is referring back to her only. So that is why herself here is a reflexive pronoun. I am trying to teach myself Italian with an app. So to whom am I trying to teach? I am trying to teach myself. So the action that I am doing is being reflected upon myself only. Okay, so that is why all such words are reflexive pronouns which refer back to that person or thing. Next type of pronoun is demonstrative pronouns. Its definition says a demonstrative pronoun is a pronoun that represents a specific noun and expresses its position as near or far, including in time. So for near and far we have demonstrative pronouns different. Okay, for near we have this and these, whereas for far we have that and those. Okay, out of which this and that are used for singular, whereas these and those are used for plural. Look at the examples given here. It says this house is old but solid. So this house is referring to a house which is near and which is singular as well. So the another example here given is that is my car. So that is referring to a car which is far away and which is singular. These are her clothes. So these refers to the clothes that are nearby but are plural in number. Those are migrating birds. Those here refers to the birds that are far away but are plural in number. Moving ahead, next type of pronoun is indefinite pronouns. It says indefinite pronouns do not refer to a specific person, place or thing. Like its name is telling that they are indefinite. It means that they are not specific. Examples given here are I would like to go somewhere this summer. So somewhere, this word somewhere is not referring to any particular place. Okay, someone gave me this book. So if I ask you that who gave you this book, then to this question you cannot answer in a proper noun because the pronoun that you have used here is indefinite. That is not referring to any specific person, place or thing. I won't tell your secret to anyone. So to whom you will not tell the secret? To anyone. You are not naming any person, any single person here. Everything is available in that mall. So what is available? So to this question you cannot answer in specific. Everything is available. So the answer is indefinite here. Okay, so the another type of pronoun here is relative pronoun. Its definition says that a relative pronoun is one which is used to refer to nouns mentioned previously, whether they are people, places, things, animals or ideas. Relative pronouns can be used to join two sentences. So its definition is trying to tell us that relative pronouns are those pronouns that are used to refer to those nouns that have already been mentioned in a sentence, that have already been introduced. Okay, and we can also use them to join two sentences as well. Look at the first example given here. Where did you buy the dress that you wore last week? So here the question is about that from where that person has bought that dress, and which dress which that person wore last week. So the dress here has already been talked about in the sentence, has already been introduced. Okay, now what we are doing here with the word that is that we are just referring to that noun which is dress here. Okay, and we with the help of this word are also connecting the two sentences here. The first sentence is that where did you buy the dress? This is the first sentence, and second, the dress that you wore last week. So these are the two sentences here which are being connected with the word that. So all of such words which can be used to refer to the nouns that have been already mentioned and which can also be used to join two sentences are relative pronouns. Their examples are who, whom, whose, which and that. Okay, now moving ahead, the next type of pronoun is interrogative pronoun. So as the name itself is suggesting that they are used to ask questions, the interrogative pronoun represents the thing that we do not know. Okay, so examples given here are what do you want for dinner? So with the word what, we are asking a question. Which of these ladies is your mother? Who was driving the car? Whom do you prefer to vote for? Whose phone is this? So with all these words, what, which, who, whom and whose, we are asking the questions. Okay. Now in the box it's written that in some cases interrogative pronouns take on the suffix ever and so ever. For an example, whatever, whatsoever, whichever, whoever and etc. Now all of these words that I have written here in this box are also interrogative pronouns. Now their use is very rare, but still for our information we should be aware of these words as well. Okay. Okay, so now the last type of pronoun here is distributive pronoun. Distributive pronouns are pronouns that describes members of a group separately and not collectively. It refers to a person or a thing. Now, distributive pronouns are those pronouns which refers to a person or a thing separately, not collectively as a unit. Okay, look at the examples given here. It says each of the girls draws a picture. So here the word each is referring to all of the girls but not collectively, in fact separately. So the examples of distributive pronouns are each, every, either, neither, everyone, no one, none and any. So finally with this we have come to an end of this topic pronoun and its types. I hope this video will help you in understanding this topic better. If you have liked the video, hit the like button, share it with your friends. In the comment section down below, let me know which topic you want me to cover next and subscribe to the channel. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.